Got our post set yesterday. How about that? So now we can hang a gate. Woo! Yeah, that's in there. You can definitely hang a gate on that. No doubt that one is. They both had a bag and a half of concrete, by the way. With the power of editing, you only saw one. Pretty slick. This one doesn't quite line up, but I think with the faceboards on the front, it'll still look and appear like it's lined up. It was just part of it. There was a rock basically the rock is right here and it's kind of protruding out. And this is as far forward as I could get that post. So it's just part of it. Pretty good. Yeah, somebody asked, and I'm not sure yet either, but what are you going to plant there that the cows won't eat if you let things trellis up that little 6-foot section right there? Truth is, I have no idea. I have no idea what they will and won't eat. The main thing I'm worried about them eating is my weeping willows. I don't know if I'll get, some light duty cattle panels. If I could find some really cheap, would probably be most efficient. Like actual panels. Just staking some cattle panels into the ground too might work, and giving them a nice big, like 3 of them in a triangle around that weeping willow while it grows. That would probably be the most secure thing to do. But what's going to happen? I mean, I know we see people out here that have weeping willows in pastures with cows. Do they just keep them from weeping so far? Like, is it more of just a weep willow instead of a weeping willow? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. They used to eat that mimosa tree that we had on the 20 acres, but it kind of helped because then when I mowed that little area, I didn't have to work very hard because they kept the grass down underneath it. What's up, moo cows? What's up? So I had 5 pounds of cubes. I poured them over there. The toughest ones are gonna get a few, but I'm actually gonna take you guys where I haven't for a long time. We're gonna go feed you in the woods. You wanna come? So let's see if they follow us. Woo! Come, cow. What's up, buddy? Oh, he's coming in. What's up, buddy? What's up, Phineas? What's up? I'm gonna have to outrun you guys, though. Ready? Oh, Fence says, ready, set, go. Man, this used to be so green back here. What's up, what's up? What's up, what's up? Look out. Look out. Bunny, quit playing. Baby. She spotted me quickly. They're pretty fired up. We haven't done this in a little bit. Silly, silly. Nobody's starving, as you can tell, though. These are some well-fed cows, man. well-fed cattle. Everybody's looking good, looking healthy, looking real healthy. Nobody hungry. Honey, golly, those horns. Might be onto something there. Allie's almost as big as MJ. She's 4 months younger. March, let's see, April, May, June, July, August, September. 6 months younger, mind you. Baby's getting big. Still got a little doo-doo on the tail, but I ain't touching it. Gracie. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Whew. So I come back here and check fence lines and things like that, especially during storm season. But haven't been back here in a while. I can see every corner on camera. And of course there's cameras other various places. So I can always check things. But a visual, I touched it inspection is always warranted ever so often. I mean, I'd worry more if there was like, you know, let's say I called them all up to eat and only 3 of them came. Probably indicate there's a fence issue. Thankfully, we're surrounded by somebody who doesn't have animals. So I think, heaven forbid, if something happened, I think they would just like, they'd only be right there. They would just immediately start eating, if that makes sense. That's why I keep them fed and happy, so they don't have a desire to go anywhere else. It's like a straight up swamp down here, man. That's not grass. It's moss. Look at that. Swampy. Oh man, speaking of deer feeders, wait until you see the horns on this guy. And by the way, I know they're not horns. I know they're antlers, okay? Duh. You can't eat the horns. Yeah, man, that guy was here last night with his brother. There's 4 of them that travel in that pack. And one of them's got a significant issue with this antler on one side of his head. We've actually got 2 like that, so those are good management bucks. That wide one though, he is huge, man. I mean, he's only, what is he, like a 6 point, maybe? But he's so wide. Like, I would love to have that guy. That is a big deer. So, anyway, yep, that's what I know. Just had to make sure it still worked. It's just a 22, little varmint. Varmint gun. It is a Rossi, in case anybody's wondering one. Real cool little gun, about 250, 300 bucks. I think we've got 2 of them. Yeah, 2, Case has 1. 0 kick, great for training the kiddos. What's crazy is our 20 acres, this 20 acre field right here, this was not fenced until Labor Day a year ago. So think about that. We just had Labor Day. It's only been done for a year. I mean, I can still remember when the dozer guy got here and he cut this path, and Ray and I came out here and we were like, it made us realize how much land we have. That is a ginormous horsefly. There he goes. Yeah, I remember coming out here and just looking around and being like, oh my goodness, we own 40 acres. It's still crazy to me. I still pinch myself. The more we do around the farm, the more we do around the property, I still pinch myself. Got a little, what is that? Is that frost heave? What made that come out like that? Like that back post ain't in the ground all the way. Huh. Interesting. Man, somebody with a brush hog needs to come back here. This is not hemlock, by the way. It's Queen Anne's lace. It's not poisonous. Again, please stop. It's frustrating when somebody clearly sees one video and they think your whole field's covered in hemlock and somehow your animals are still alive. It's all right. I know they're just looking out, but man. Fed down here quite a bit. It's a good spot. So bringing you down here was kind of a dual fold plan. And I wanted to just reiterate that while we would love a pond, and as excited as we get when our dozer guy throws a number at us like $4,000, we need a dozer. Well, we need dozer work. We need trees knocked down more than we need a pond. I know a pond sounds lovely. I know a pond sounds amazing. But if we had $4 or $5,000 to throw at a pond, I'd rather throw twice that in this 20-acre pasture, because we have water. We have a well. What we don't have is grass, and we need grass. The cows need grass. I can water my cows all day, but I'm running out of stuff to feed them, if that makes sense. And I'm even cutting down my herd. You know, we've got a lot of babies on the farm right now, but we used to have 12 full-grown mamas and a bull. That was a lot. A lot of pressure on the land. So it's time. Hang on, this is how smart a donkey is. She's almost got them all now. There was a pile of cubes, only about 5 pounds right there, which ain't much. And when I called the cows, they all followed me back into the field. Lucy said, "Yeah, go ahead, I'll be right there." Right after I finish eating everything you guys didn't. Smart arse right there. There was a reel that popped up on my feed the other day, one of mine. It's weird how that works. And this was still littered with trees. There was no grass, nothing really worth eating. It looked like the 20 acres, basically. It looked like the 5 acres, the 8 acres. And it just looked like overgrown, worthless, not anything. Now, I know this is pretty sparse right now, but I just mowed it, and we're still growing it. But if I turn those cows out on this, after I knocked down all the weeds the other day, this grass, they'd go nuts if we got like a day's worth of rain. And this was just a year ago. Just a year ago. August 21st is when we wrote the check for this dozer work right here. A year ago, this looked like that. If we're being honest, it actually looked worse. Right here, this was so overgrown you couldn't see through it. I mean, just think if we took several $1,000s and threw it in that pasture. And that's just how it is. I'm not talking about, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm talking about just giving a dozer guy a week in this pasture, and it would blow your minds. It'd blow your minds. And it would be so much more beneficial than a pond. It really would. We're still trying to plan where we want our pond too. I mean, if there was more privacy between the road and a pond that we put over here, I would love for that to be a fishing pond. But there's not a lot of privacy, and I don't know that there ever will be, and that's okay, because we have 40 acres. A better spot for a pond would be back here, even if I have to build another fence to keep the cows out of it, because it'd be a good fishing spot. I also, let's go look at the fence and I'll show you something. Chickens. Hey, does this count as going through my gate? Does this count? I mean, it does, right? Check it out. Oh man. Just went through the gate. And I just realized what I wanted to show you is on the other side of the fence. And we didn't put another gate down there. So I gotta go all the way around. Hang on a minute. It's palm tree. This weeping willow right here, man. I'd say she's good to go. She's straight ripping. This one right here, I really think if anything, I just need to cut the top off, because it did not enjoy life the first week it was here. But this is all new growth. It's twice as big as it was, twice as wide. Look at the grass on this runway. See, I'd love to be able to shoot up through there. Can I get through here? Let's try it. Oh, I think it's gonna work. Until we get down there. Hang on, you know me, we're gonna try it. Man, good thing we took out that windshield when we did. Let me show you something. Anybody who's ever built a pond, you'll know what I'm getting ready to tell you. We get so much runoff. If we had a pond right there, we get so much runoff that I'm worried if we put a pond right there, we're gonna lose fish into this area right here, because it's gonna be real difficult to keep that from overflowing. Now, without fish in it, who cares if it overflows? And honestly, if it was just bluegill, which I'm gonna put some fish in it, but if it was just a bluegill pond, I really wouldn't mind that much, because bluegill tend to rapidly reproduce and they're kind of hard to get back under control without a predator like bass. If it overflowed every now and then and we had some bluegill falling here, not a huge deal. We have to have some fish in it because we don't want mosquitoes and snakes and things like that setting up camp, because there's no predator, because bass do eat snakes and frogs and things like that. So I don't know that a fishing pond would actually be ideal right here. I think back in the meadow would be the best spot. Plus, you get down in that meadow, you can't hear the road, you can't hear nothing. I mean, it is quiet down there, man. That's the place to be. Plus, my goal has not just been to have a pond to fish in. It's a pond to fish in with no pants on. That's the goal. And if I do that over here, everybody that drives by is going to get real jealous of my pond. It's probably best we put it back in the back. We don't want anybody, you know, feeling insecure. You know, everybody says their fish is this big, right? Yeah. What's up, boys? Willow! What's that? What are you gonna do with it? Just gonna go bury it. Oh, party foul, Willow. You dropped it. Goodness. Well, it got a little bit ugly today. I just woke up from a nap. Hang on. I'm not kidding, man. Adler and I just passed out in my chair in there for like a good 30 minutes. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon and almost 100 degrees. Bless Ray and Carter. Carter's actually finishing up his final game for the day right now. Ray's out there with him sitting in a soccer field. And I don't know if you've ever been on a ball field or a soccer field when it's almost 100 degrees, but daggum, man. We almost roasted. Adler and I went to the first one. We almost roasted it like 11:30. I can't imagine that 2 o'clock game. My goodness. Carter scored a goal, though. That was pretty cool. With his off foot, meaning he scored with his left, because he's actually dominant right. That was pretty cool. I wanted to tell you, I appreciate you, no matter what. I do. All the comments and compliments and confidence you guys had in us. Someone's going to be in my driveway in a second. I don't know who it is. And all the support on the fence out there, man. That was quite an undertaking. Not that I've not built anything that big, but that's like front and center of our property. You know what I mean? It looks pretty good. It's not hidden back here in the back like this one. What do you say, Willer? What do you say? Go take that from him. You can get it. Go take it from him. Say, move out of the way, Wiener. Yep. Well, from what I understand, it's all going to change this week. Oh, what was that? A little sign of fall there. Yeah, I guess the cover's going on the pool. The flags are going to come down. Oh, man. It's going to get pretty crazy. That flag's going to stay right where it's at, though. We got one more day at half staff for Mr. Kirk. Chickens are doing chicken things. Oh, hey, Case has got a video coming out tomorrow. He smoked a steak, from what I understand. And the little stinker, I went and bought him the steak. Like, he wanted a special steak for this project at our local butcher. And he ate the whole thing. He didn't even save none of it for me. He just ate the whole steak. It's like a 16-ounce tri-tip steak. He just ate the whole thing. Cows are all doing good. Got some leafy, greeny looking stuff down there. Check that out. I bet they're enjoying that. There's quite a bit of green grass popping up back there in that 20 acres. But we are going to get them some hay in the next couple days. I did not get to that gate out front just because we had the soccer game and just family time on this Saturday and stuff like that. But it doesn't hurt it to sit one more day. You got to remember, I set those posts yesterday. So it's barely been 24 hours with that quickcrete in the posts. So it's not going to hurt, especially on a nice, warm, hot day like this. It's going to set up really well. So it ain't going to hurt it. Just going to make them a little bit stronger. I did get my hinges, though. We'll probably hang a gate tomorrow morning. Plus, tomorrow morning sounds a whole lot more appealing when it's 70 degrees and not almost 100 to hang a gate. But gonna make some burgers for the boys, get some things ready, just clean up a little bit, pick up a little bit. Life is good, man. Life is good. I don't ever come out on the deck and think, man, I got to tell them something dramatic. I got to tell them something a little bit wild or a little bit crazy. No, life is good. It is. It truly is. After a tragic week, a tragic incident, we've had some resolve. We've had some prayers answered. And today, just 3 or 4 days later, you know, I realized that the proximity to that tragedy and Mr. Kirk is not like it's in my backyard, but when you're all one with that kindred spirit, it is close and it does hit the home. And I have a peace today that I haven't had all week. I pray for anybody and everybody all the time. I pray for you guys. I pray for unspoken prayers, and I just want y'all to know that. And life is good here. The boys are good. They're healthy. They're happy. They're all content with school and doing great. And, you know, even though they're not in the videos because they're in school and stuff, we'll gladly share their progress and what they're doing and all that. So with that said, from my house to yours, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. God bless. Deuces. See you guys.